And this is Easy Friday. Welcome to Spotlight. Now we'll get right into it. We've got Ruguru in the house. She's been here before, no stranger to you. One of the sweetest voices that I've heard before, and quite a talented young superstar in the making. And let's just get her on. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
And you're actually, I think, you're the second person who's actually come back on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel so special.
Yeah, first was Ben Soul, and now you.
Wow! I feel very special. Thank you.
Was that a new single?
It was my latest music video.
Okay.
But I have a project that I released 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
an EP.
Exciting!
Yeah.
Tell us more.
So the EP is called Ruguru. It's self-titled. It has 5 songs and 1 bonus track, and it has features like Kahoosh, Beefy, Heart the Band.
Ooh.
It's amazing.
Okay,
it's a feel-good type of album, EP.
Right. So 2 weeks, you said, that's when you released it. And how has the feedback been? How has it been taken in? Like, what are people saying about it? What's the vibe like?
It's been taken really well by people. Like, I feel like the responses that I've gotten have made me feel so good, because I was really nervous releasing it because it's my first ever project. So people love it, and I've gotten a lot of positive feedback. I feel like if it was bad, people would say like, they'd be like,
you'd have 1 or 2 people out there
like
girl,
why are people listening to this?
This?
what did you just release?
Right.
Yeah.
I've been seeing you're doing a lot of performing as well, and you're quite active now. Last time we spoke, we were in the middle of a pandemic.
Yes.
And now things have opened up. How has that been for you, the transition from like releasing music in the middle of a pandemic, and of course not being able to perform and like get that awareness where people actually know you because you're performing your own songs.
Yeah.
But now here you are, things are getting better, and I feel like you have new music to perform to like even bigger audiences. So are you excited about that?
I'm really excited about it. I feel like things are much better now that we're out of the pandemic. Like you said, like I can perform, all of that stuff. I can like go out and meet people, and like I can go to the studio without any stress, and I can like partner with other people and like collabs, all of that stuff. It's easier rather than thinking, oh my god, I should just stay at home.
Right?
Yeah.
I went to a club recently and I heard one of your songs. Is it This Way? This way, that way, right? So I actually heard it, and I remembered you, and I was like, oh, this is nice. Wow. And people were actually singing to it. So like, have you had instances where you're in a club or in a bar or in a party, and like you hear your song come on and you're like, oh wait, that's me?
Yeah, like it happened once a few months ago. Like I was at a like, it wasn't like a club, it was like kind of like an event type of situation at a restaurant, and there was a DJ playing music, and he played Blessings, and I was like, first of all, like I don't really hear Blessings that much. I usually hear like which way, that way, which way, So I had Blessings, and I was like, wait a second. I was like, guys, just put a pin in the conversation. That's me. Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to know that you're finally getting that recognition, because your music is great. Like you have so much potential in terms of like reaching the masses. So with this EP, what was your intention? Like, what was the idea behind it? You said it was a full feel-good vibe, I beg your pardon. Apart from that, like what were you trying to like do? Were you experimenting, or was it this, it's self-titled, so is it just you solely and your vibe that you're trying to bring out to the world?
I think it's like, it could in a way be like my introduction to the world. Like, yes, this is me, I'm feel good, I'm fun times, I'm all of that stuff, like obviously like on a good day. So I feel like I did experiment a lot. There's an Amapiano song there. I had never done Amapiano, and obviously like with the collabs and everything, like it was really nice working with other people. I feel like it was just like a lot of experimentation, a lot of who I am, because I am generally like a very fun person. If you meet me at the right time, I'm generally very fun. So it's just like me telling you, like, let's have fun, let's have a good time, listen to it. Like, I feel like it's a type of album, or EP, sorry, that would pick you up and like get you ready to go out and paint the city pink.
I love it. So when I listen to music, I get the vibe of, when you're driving, you just want to listen to like some soothing music, but then you can also groove to it and also like jam to it. In future, you said that you've also done Amapiano in this recent EP. What other kind kind of music would you like to get into? Maybe something that's like super energetic and out there?
Yes, definitely. I definitely want to do a lot. Like, the thing about me is that I don't want to like pin myself down to a certain genre. I want to do a lot of different genres, different sounds, different everything. Like, whatever I like, I just want to like try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like in terms of, you know, your career right now, are you solely focusing all your energy on music?
No, I'm doing music and I'm also in school as well.
I was actually going to ask, are you done yet?
No, I'm still in school. I'll be in school for some time. I want to like... I like being in school, basically. Yeah. So I'll be there for some time. So I'll just find a way to like balance them both.
Too.
Yeah.
You know, you just released a new music video, which I think is pretty cool. In terms of like, you know, budgets and in terms of funding that project, how did you make it work? Because you're very young, firstly.
Yeah.
You're in school.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to understand how you managed to make that happen.
That's where my label comes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm signed to Taurus Music.
Yes.
So having a label is actually like, it's great. It comes with its benefits in terms of budgeting, music videos, studio time, all of that stuff. So they're able to like sort out the logistics and they understand like how to do certain things.
Yeah.
They have different connections with like videographers, producers, all of that stuff. So they came in and they just like helped me with that, because I also found it really difficult when I was independent, funding things like music videos and like studio time, getting producers, paying them, because I really like producers and everyone actually in the music and entertainment industry needs to be paid.
Yes, and
so
paid well.
Exactly, and paid well. So I didn't want to ask people for freebies.
Yeah.
So it really like it was a struggle basically doing like what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know, we've got this new generation of very fresh voices in the industry now. We've got Nikita Kering, we've got Zinia Manasseh, we've got you, and of course, like I feel like this generation, you guys are doing the most. Gen Zs, my God.
We actually do be doing the most. we do be doing the most. Yeah.
Like, I'm sure you know you get inspired when you speak to other girls in the industry, artists who are also doing the most and also progressing in the various like niche in terms of the kind of music that they're doing.
Exactly.
So who would you like to collaborate with?
I'd definitely love to collab with the Nikita Kering. Like, I love her music so much. Oh my goodness. And I'd like to collab with Karun. Yeah. Bridget Blue as well is amazing. And like Akina Sauti Soul guys, like Soul Generation guys, they're also really great. In Kenya, I think that's about it. And also probably like Blinky Bill.
Yeah.
Maybe Calligraph Jones if I'm feeling that type of vibe.
Manifest, girl.
Yeah. So a lot of people.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's just in Kenya. Like the whole of Africa, there's so many amazing artists. So many.
Yeah. Yeah. So like right now, when you know we listen to your music, we get this R&B feel, right? And it's a bit like it's very. As I said, it's just fresh. It's interesting because now I feel like everything has shifted focus in the music industry, the Kenyan music industry, especially to Amapiano, as you mentioned. I feel like Amapiano is like the recent rage.
Yeah.
Everyone just wants to like hop onto Amapiano music and do something with it. Do you think that you're going to continue staying true to yourself in terms of the sound that you have, or would you like try and ride the wave and do something just because everybody's doing it?
I feel like I'll do both. Like, also because as much as like Amapiano is the wave and a lot of people love it and like it's I don't know, a lot of people think it's coming and going. I feel like it's coming to stay. But as much as like some things maybe like, you know, every like massive, like for the mass population, I feel like they still could be really good. I don't want to hold myself back because it's like, oh no, but everybody's doing it. I don't care if I like it, I'll do it. And then I'll also like do my own thing. Yeah.
In your career, like in this, you know, few years that you've been singing, what are some moments that you actually felt like, man, maybe I shouldn't be doing this? Like, have you ever had that situation in which you are pretty obviously like tired and frustrated and you've had a low and you just don't know how to deal with it? Like, have you ever been on the verge of giving up?
Yeah, I actually, like, not even on the verge of giving up, I actually gave up music.
Really?
Yeah, before COVID, like before 2020, I wasn't planning on doing music, like, at all. I had just started school, and I feel like a lot of pressure from, like, society as a whole, and like trying to figure out like, okay, what's going to work? I want to be comfortable, I want to live, like I want to take care of myself, all of that stuff. Like, will I really be able to do this with music? Because at that point in time, I think I'd only released like one single.
Okay.
So I wasn't seeing like the benefits of like becoming a musician. I was like, let me just go and like get a real, in quotes, a real job. Yeah. and like give up on music and everything. So I stopped doing it for the longest time. And then now, like when we were quarantining and everything, like I had nothing to do. Like I was just at home. It was just me, my family, and I was just like in my room. I got sick of them. And I had my laptop, I had a USB mic, and I had like the software on the laptop for producing. So I just decided like, I'm not doing much. Let me just like
sing.
Yeah, let me just do this. So I talked to 2 producers, and I would send them beats every day. Like once I actually started, like I was on it. Like it hit me like a wave. Every day I was sending them voice notes like, can you make this like, it sounds like send it to me. Can you add boom 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 boom? And I would record songs every day, and I just continued from there.
Interesting. Now, Ruguru, you know, like in this industry, especially being a Gen Z, somebody who I feel like at this point in time, it's so easy to get popular, and it's just to get that success on social media, especially. And people are really just banking on it and like going with the flow and doing the most in terms of like just building your brand on social media. Is that something that you've been like actively working on in terms of like your content, you know, in terms of reaching people of your age group or even like older people? Is that something that, you know, you think needs to be done, especially now in 2022?
Yes, most definitely. I feel like social media is a perfect tool for like reaching like a broader population.
Right.
Like being active on TikTok, on Instagram, creating content, even tweeting. Like you reach way more people. Like people that you would never think would listen to your music or like your content or all of that. I feel like it's a great tool. So I feel like I'm utilizing it right now. I'm really trying to utilize it, because at the same time, I'm not a content creator. I just make music. So I've been trying to like figure out, okay, how can I like still be posting regularly, but like not stray from like my essence, and
as an artist. In terms of TikTok, like it's just something that we didn't see happening, but now here we are. Every artist is using dancers and content creators and dance influencers,
challenges,
to promote their songs, to make challenges, to reach, you know, bigger numbers. Is that something that, you know, you possibly could be doing in future, of course, with your new EP that's out?
Yeah, most definitely. I've been trying to like listen to the songs and also like look at the songs that people love the most, because as much as like before we released the EP, I had my favorite song, but obviously my favorite song is not going to be everybody's favorite. Yeah, so we've been trying to like see like, okay, what are people liking? We can like take that song and try and do something with it, like on TikTok.
Okay, lovely. Tell us more about, you know, your family in terms of like how they've been supportive or not, because at times, you know, parents, brothers, sisters, families can be very dismissive, because at times they're just like, no, this is not what you need to be doing. You need to be in school. But I mean, you are in school, which is great, but like, have they been really pushing you in this journey of yours in terms of making music?
Most definitely. My family are my biggest supporters.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm only here right now like doing what I'm doing, even like signed, releasing music, all of that, because of my family, because they believe in me more than anybody else would ever think of believing me. Like they're amazing, and I love them so much for that, because I know that it could go the other way, and I know how hard it is to have a family that doesn't support you. Exactly. So I'm really grateful for them. They support me, they love what I do, and I'm just really happy about that, honestly.
When you told your parents or when you told your family that, you know, I want to do music, what was the reaction?
The thing is that they've always known. Like,
were you the kid who's always singing everywhere in the house, running around singing?
That was me. I've been singing since I was a toddler. So they've always, it hasn't ever been a conversation like, guys, I want to do music. They've just always known I'm doing music, and that's it. And like, even when I stopped doing music, I was still like, they would still call me like the singer, or she does music, all of that stuff.
So you're the type of a kid that every parent wants to have in the house, because when guests come over,
I'm the entertainment.
You're told, perform, sing.
I'm just there like blink blink.
Right. You know, I feel like it's very important to have a girl tribe. And this is something that I really encourage. I don't know if you watch this show called Sky Girls, and like there's this new agenda, I feel, especially with the younger generation, that you need to have friends who are supportive. You need to hang out with people who are like-minded and people who you can actually confide in terms of your goals, your aspirations. Do you have a friend circle that is, you know, very close-knit and supportive, and people that you can be like, these are my ride or die?
Yes, my friends, like, as much as I love my family and they're really supportive, like, right below that, like 0.000%, 0.0001% below are my friends.
Okay.
I love them as well. Like, I have a very close, tight-knit group of friends that will support me no matter what. Even if I decide to go rob a bank, they will be there like, we got you.
Okay.
I'm not going to rob a bank.
Of course. And you know what, I feel like that's something that's very important, because getting those friendships and being able to, like, you know, just ride with each other in terms of good or bad, in terms of highs or lows in your life, like, it's just so important to have a friend that you can just talk to and call up, especially these days with mental health issues, the pressure that we face on social media, and everyone's just excelling, everyone seems to be doing so well, and like, it's just so important to be able to talk. So like, what would you like to say in terms of social media and in terms of how mental health right now is very important, and it's critical to be okay, and even if you're not, to have someone to call up and be like, you know, I'm not okay, especially for the younger generation. What would you like to tell, like, people who are your age or younger, and how to deal with such situations in life?
I feel like the best thing to do is to not compare yourself to anybody else.
Yeah.
And to accept the fact that sometimes, actually all the time, it's okay to not feel okay.
Yeah.
Because not everybody is happy 24/7. You have your good days, you have your bad days, you have your productive days and your non-productive days. And that's okay, honestly, because everybody goes through it. It's just that what we see on social media is everybody's good days. You see everybody's highs, you see everybody happy constantly, when they're not, no one's gonna, like, actually, like, a few people do, but like, not everyone's going to post their bad days. So you go on social media and you see, like, okay, why am I not happy like this person? Why am I not doing this? Why am I? It's like it kills you from inside. So don't compare yourself and accept the fact that it's okay. Literally, like, we're all going through it. Like, we all don't know what we're doing. Like, we're all confused out here. Have
you ever experienced haters or people who've just said negative things about your music, or like left you a really mean comment? Have you ever experienced that in your career so far, and how have you dealt with it, if yes?
Actually, I don't think I've ever experienced hate that would make me, like, stop and think, like, oh my God, what is this? Like, why would someone say this? If I have, I don't even remember seeing, like, hate. I just, like, block it out. Unless it's, like, constructive. Like, if it's constructive criticism, like, genuinely I can see, like, this person actually wants to give me advice and wants to point out certain things, well and good. But if it's just hate, just block it out. I don't even remember, like, hate that I see.
I like that. I like that you're such a positive spirit, because it's very important. So you said that, you know, you try not to compare yourself with others, but like, I feel like in this industry people will compare you, right?
Most definitely,
especially because you're all musicians, you're all trying to make music, you're all trying to do what you love. I'm sure people compare you and be like, oh, you know, Nikita Kering is like having millions of, like, views on her videos. What do you think about that? What do you say to such a comment?
I mean, that's nice. It's like,
I like that.
Yeah, it's like, okay, that's great, that's great. I don't really have much to say about things like if you're comparing me, like, well and good, that's good. It's okay that they're doing well. We're all, like, on our own path, and that's fine. So I don't really mind the comparisons, as long as it's not negative. Because I feel like comparisons are there. Even, like, you find, like, people come up even in Kenya and they're called, oh, you're the Kenyan Beyonce, you're the Kenyan Rihanna. So, like, other people, like, you're just, like, compared constantly. It's just everywhere. You can't avoid it. So do you
ever feel the pressure sometimes?
Not really, actually. Yeah. I don't feel the pressure at all.
I love it. I love that you're like, you know what? This is my journey. I'm going to do it at my pace.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do me.
Exactly.
Which is awesome.
It's my life at the end of the day. Like, no one's living it for me. So
100%. No one's going to pay your bills,
exactly,
right?
Exactly. So I might as well just like live for me and live each day myself.
I love that. Live for me and live each day myself. I'm going to put that as my next Instagram caption.
Yes.
Any message that you have for like people who are watching you, people who have supported you in this journey, people who are rooting for you and they love your music?
I'd like to say thank you. Thank you so much. There's so much more to come, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. If you haven't listened to my music, check it out at Ruguru, Ruguru, on all streaming platforms. And let me know what you think. Like, DM me, reach out to me. I'd really love to connect and chat. And I'm just really grateful. I love you guys so much.
Oh, I love it. Call Jax. We would love to see this beautiful lady perform because, you know, that's what she does and she does it pretty well. So can we listen to some of her new tracks maybe and just let her do her thing? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready, Cole Jax? Let's go.